we're going to explore anti-gravity. So welcome to RG35 Go YouTube channel. If you're interested in checking us out, check out our website, rg35go.com. Let's just get it straight into this. So I'm opening up anti-gravity. For those who don't know what anti-gravity is, this is a application built by Google. It's a coding application very similar to what is it called? Visual Studios from Microsoft, but it's more focused around the AI concept of it than it is uh, the coding aspect of it. Like you can code with it. That's what this area right here is for. This is where you open up your code. This right here is where you talk to the AI. Right now, I have ChatGPT logged in here and all of this. I've used up all of my Gemini. It comes with Gemini, by the way. When you log in, you log into with your account, and you have a certain number of tokens with Gemini, and there is a decent number of them. So it's a little challenging to use them all up. But somehow I pulled that off. Anyway, over here is the projects. For some reason, it's supposed to be asking me when you open it up for the first time, what file do you want to open it, have it focus on? And for right now, it's focused on my AI assistant folder. This is where I'm building out the AI that I'm going to share with you guys. And that AI is focused on helping you build games and apps for the console RG35XX using the MuOS operating system. Let's just open up a whole new folder and give you an example of what this is capable of. So I'm going to come into here and go into one of my clients because I need to do this anyway. I run a marketing consulting company, and this is one of my clients is here, and Singles, Utah. So I'm going to have it focus on that folder, and I'm going to ask it this question. So it's like, oh wait, since I used that, let's also open up. Over here are your different platforms. So we have this is your folder structure. This is your search that you can search. I've never used search before. This is your source controls. This right here is open and file. I barely know any of this. So I will be giving you an update on anti-gravity in the future. This is what I know. Right here is your extensions. And we're going to the extension for codecs. And we're going to click this little codecs here. And when you install this extension, it allows you to open up a codecs in anti-gravity. I also have an extension for Claude here as well that I can open that up as well. All right, so we have that. This is Claude that I can open up as well, but I don't feel the need to do that. And you can connect to GitHub. For those who know, that's awesome. All right, so now that we're here, and you don't necessarily need to connect to codecs. You can just use Gemini you can use Gemini right out the box. And it's focused on the folder I wanted to focus on. Let's give it a command. Here is a folder for a business I manage, period. Organize this folder for me. And let's do that first. So it's going to look through the folder and organize the folder for me, which is great. And then after it's done organizing the folder, then we will, it's going to think for a while. We're going to fast forward through this, maybe even cut, because it's going to take a minute for it to think through and really see what I have there. So I'm going to inspect the current folder structure first. We can organize it without trampling anything important. Then I'll group what's here into a cleaner business friendly layout and make the moves carefully. I've got the, so unless it asks for permission, it's not going to leave the folder. That's the important part about this, is basically everything it does, it's going to do in this folder. Any new assets it's going to create in this folder. And it helps you kind of keep everything organized. Now you can have it look at folders outside this folder, but it's going to ask for permission even when you tell it to look. And that's an indication of where it's going, you know. What that's nice about Antigravity and most of these different platforms is it kind of lets you know what it's up to, what it's doing. At the, let's see here. I'm at the point of making the actual moves. Now I'm going to create a clear top level layout, fix the obvious typo in proposals, tuck sensitive admin files into a private area, and leave the deeper creative projects folder intact unless there's a strong reason to something. The organization is in place. Now it's going to write some code for me. Or no, it's organizing it. That's what it's doing right now. Oh, no, it's writing an MD file, which is great. An MD file is basically what a AI will read for when it's working on a project. And now it is done. So now if we go back to that folder, so Singles Utah, here's the folder, and it's organized everything. So admin operations, strategy planning, branding creative, marketing sales, promotion services, team events, digital projects, media library, and private stuff, so credentials and things like that. And then here's a README file. This is for the next time I have an AI focus on it, and the AI is able to use that to help me keep it organized. Now that we have it organized, let's go back to it, Antigravity, and we're going to say this. For branding, is there a branding guide? ? If so, can you create a couple of skills and tools for the AI to assist the AI in creating branded content for the brand? And I'm going to say change that to business and go. So now it's going to think about it, and it's going to create a number of, so you want to know the difference between tools and skills with AI. Skills is basically a how-to file that the AI reads to, and it follows that AI to that skills document in doing a task. It's normally what they call an MD file. That's what a skill is. Now, a tool is a folder with a bunch of other things inside it that give the AI access to different things. So inside that folder will be some programming scripts that the AI can run to create things. Inside that folder will be also files with secret codes that will allow the AI to send emails for you, to log into any information that it needs to log into. It also could have a database in there saved in what they call an SQL database. It's basically, it's like a Google Sheet, but a little more techy. And inside that folder, which is a tool that the AI uses. And what the AI does is it writes the how to use that tool inside its skill sets. So it creates these different skills and it saves those skills in a folder. And here it is now creating that for me. And it's almost done. which is great. There we go. So the main branding guide, oh, it jumped because it finished everything, is branding guide MD. The supporting version is now it rattled off some file types of files there in the same folder. The guide is consistent on the core brand, warm, trustworthy, grounded, serif-led, low pressure with these different color formats. So I created a small AI brand system. And basically, long story short, let's go look at the folder. Let's just go look at the folder now. So we come into here, branding, and assets, platform alias. Let's see here. Marketing, programs, team, events, digital projects, media library, AI brand studio. So that is where it saved all its skills, the README file, and it looks like it just built some skills. It didn't build any tools yet, which is fine because it's a little bit more complicated to build tools. Brand references, scripts, interesting. Script copy check. Oh, that's basically describing how to write copy for the brand. And then references, so it's providing different references, MD files, and script. Creative prompt builder. Cool. All right, now that I have all of that, I can also ask it to create content for Singles Utah. So I can go like this. We have an event coming up on the 17th period. Can you create a marketing campaign plan to help promote that event? And save it in the marketing folder. So now it's going to create that plan. And at one point, we'll be able to ask it to build out the tools to help promote that, to connect to the different social media platforms, and then it walks us through the process of then building those tools with it. And that's how Antigravity works, guys. And everything's saved in. Oh wow! It looks like it's gonna create an image for us. I mean, it is codex, so it's possible. I found the likely event assets. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, next time I will walk you through making a game in Antigravity using so I am in the process of building this AI assistant. Let me tell you a little bit about that. So in here under store, you can get this MuOS assistant. And this right here basically is Antigravity. I provide all of these different tools and inside this folder that you basically just have Antigravity focus on, and it has so many different. Well, let me just find it for you and just show you what's inside that. Let's go back to my projects, game company, and AI assistant. So in there, you're going to get this folder here. So it has a bunch of skills. It has a skill that checks to make sure all the game is ready for export from Godot. This right here is the skill to help for imports. So importing games and other applications onto your game console. And then this right here is for helping you export and manage Godot. And then this right here is the input map. So this is actually how the keys work on MuOS. It provides all of the information because that's a little complicated. And basically all of that plus all of these right here, this right here is all of the different guides necessary in kind of helping you create games and applications for the RG35 running MeOS. So if you find that interesting and you'd like to give it a go, check it out on my website or go to itch and search RG35 Go, and you'll find it on itch as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.